Yeah, I sort of felt like there was I saw a splash behind me, and when that happened, I just sort of I felt something, start pulling on my leg, and I guess that was when it was stuck in my leg rope, and yeah, I knew something was wrong then.
Had you seen sharks out there before?
I hadn't seen sharks out there that time, but yeah, not so much that close. There'd been a fair bit of bait fish around and stuff like that, but I hadn't seen any sharks up until then.
So when the fin of the shark comes out of the water, I mean, that's when the viewers realized what was going on. Was that the first kind of actual glimpse you got of it?
Yeah, pretty much. What the viewers saw is exactly, you know, how I first saw it too. I think if I saw it earlier, I would have raised the alarms and came in. But yeah, unfortunately, it was too quick, happened too fast, and yeah, we all got to see what happened.
And it seems like it kept coming back. I mean, what was the sequence of events? I mean, that you see the fin, then what?
Yeah, so the first time when it came through, it sort of, that was when everything that you could see. But then, yeah, as it knocked me off the board, it circled back again. And that's where I was like, oh, do I swim for my board or do I swim for shore? And it came like right next to me. And luckily it didn't go for me and just went for my board, but I stopped and turned around just to make sure that I could see what was coming, or as best I could anyway. Not that I could do much, but
Yeah, I know. I was curious about that because is seeing it better than not seeing it at that point? I mean,
well, I guess so. Like you never know how you're going to react.
sure, of course.
And you speak to divers or you speak to other people that have been in that situation, and they always say, if you can get a shot on its nose or something like that, might deter it. So that's sort of how I was thinking. But yeah, I didn't know if I would have had enough time to react or whatever. I just thought, well, it's you can't go down without a fight.
So there was a time when a wave blocks the view, and the viewers, we can't see what's happening. At that point, were you separated from your board?
Yeah, so I'd been knocked off my board, and yeah, that's when the shark bit through my leg rope, and but yeah, it circled back around, and that's when it just came straight past me, and I was just pushing my way away from it, you know, and just trying to get out of its way really, and then yeah, I had that decision to either go for my board or go for shore, and I figured the shark was closer to my board, so I went to shore.
I understand you got back to the water pretty quickly.
Yeah, I took about a week out, and then yeah, went back in, and that was another funny story in itself. I think we saw a fin first surf back, and
Wait a minute, you go back to the water, and the first time back in the water, you see another fin.
yeah, yeah. Luckily, I was on a jet ski at that stage, so it was all good.